Haunted Roadways of America, Part 2. 1. Route 44, Rehoboth, Massachusetts. Route 44 in Rehoboth, Massachusetts is an infamous stretch of road known for its eerie reputation and paranormal activity. Over the years, this road has become notorious for ghost sightings, strange phenomena, and urban legends, making it a popular destination for those intrigued by the supernatural. The legend of the Gray Lady, one of the most well-known hauntings associated with Route 44, involves a spirit referred to as the Gray Lady. According to local folklore, she is the ghost of a woman who died in a car accident along this road, possibly due to a collision or some other tragic event. Witnesses describe her as a tall, shadowy figure, often seen walking along the side of the road or appearing suddenly in the headlights of oncoming vehicles. Some accounts suggest that the Gray Lady is seen standing near the area of the crash site, where her life was tragically taken. Drivers who have passed by at night have reported glimpsing a figure in a flowing gray dress or gown, only for her to vanish before they can get a clear look. Others say they have experienced a cold chill or a sense of dread when driving through this stretch of Route 44, especially at night, further adding to its haunting reputation. In addition to the Gray Lady, Route 44 is said to be home to various other paranormal occurrences. Local residents and travelers have reported hearing unexplained noises, such as disembodied voices, whispers, or eerie laughter coming from the woods that line the road. Some claim to have experienced feelings of being followed or watched, particularly in the more isolated areas of Route 44, where the dense trees and darkness add to the sense of unease. There are also stories of phantom vehicles or lights appearing on the road, only to disappear as quickly as they came. Some drivers claim that a car will suddenly tail them, speeding up behind them in their rearview mirror. But when they try to pull over or look back, the car is gone, as though it had vanished into thin air. Route 44's haunted reputation is partly attributed to its history. The area surrounding the road, particularly in the town of Rehoboth, has deep roots in early American history. It's believed that the land may have witnessed tragic events in the past, such as fatal accidents, unexplained deaths, or even instances of violence, which some believe could have contributed to the spirits lingering there. The combination of its dark history, wooded areas, and remote stretches of road has given rise to numerous ghost stories. The hauntings of Route 44 in Rehoboth, Massachusetts, have become part of the area's folklore and are woven into the fabric of local ghost stories. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, the tales of eerie apparitions and strange happenings along this road make it one of the most talked about haunted locations in the region. Number 2. Clinton Road, West Milford, New Jersey. Clinton Road in West Milford, New Jersey, is one of the most infamous haunted roads in the United States, drawing attention from both locals and paranormal enthusiasts alike. With its dark, winding path, dense forests, and eerie atmosphere, Clinton Road has become a hotspot for strange and unexplained occurrences. The road is steeped in ghost stories, legends, and supernatural happenings, making it a subject of fascination and fear for those who venture down its path, especially after dark. The legend of the Boy in the Road, one of the most well-known ghost stories associated with Clinton Road, involves the apparition of a young boy. The tale goes that a driver who stops at a certain part of the road may encounter a ghostly child, often described as a boy in a blue jacket or coat. The boy is said to appear in the middle of the road or on the side, only to vanish when approached. In some versions of the story, the boy allegedly asks for help or appears to be in distress, causing drivers to stop, only to have him disappear without a trace. Some believe that the boy's ghost is connected to a tragic incident, possibly a fatal accident that took place along Clinton Road. The sightings are often reported by drivers at night, adding an extra level of creepiness to the encounter. The ghost of the Clinton Road phantom truck. Another popular legend on Clinton Road involves a phantom truck, sometimes referred to as the Clinton Road phantom truck. This truck is said to follow unsuspecting drivers, tailing them at high speeds on the desolate road, only to suddenly disappear once the driver pulls over or turns a corner. Some witnesses claim that the truck's headlights will appear in their rearview mirror, but when they stop or look back, the truck is nowhere to be found. The phantom truck is part of the road's history of eerie encounters, with many believing that it is the ghost of a long-dead trucker or a restless spirit that haunts the road. The Dead Man's Curve and unexplained phenomena. Clinton Road is also notorious for its Dead Man's Curve, a particularly sharp bend in the road where many drivers have reported unusual occurrences. Some claim to have seen ghostly figures, heard mysterious voices, or experienced inexplicable cold spots near the curve. This section of the road is a focal point for many ghost hunters who believe that the area is particularly haunted, possibly due to a past fatal accident or other tragic events tied to the spot. In addition to these ghostly figures, there are numerous reports of strange phenomena along Clinton Road. People have claimed to hear the sounds of footsteps when no one is around, see lights flickering in the distance, or feel a sudden sense of unease. Some even report seeing unexplained animal shapes or shadowy figures lurking in the woods that border the road. The dense forest which surrounds the road in many sections adds to the sense of isolation and fear, with some suggesting that it's the perfect setting for paranormal activity. The abandoned Cranes Mill. Adding to the mystique of Clinton Road is the story of the abandoned Cranes Mill. Located along the road, the mill is believed to be haunted, with various reports of ghostly activity in and around the area. People have claimed to hear voices, see lights in the mill's windows, and even spot shadowy figures moving around the structure. The abandoned mill, which dates back to the 1800s, adds to the eerie atmosphere that pervades the road. Today, Clinton Road remains a popular destination for those intrigued by the supernatural. Paranormal investigators and thrill seekers visit the road regularly, hoping to catch a glimpse of the legendary ghosts or experience the strange phenomena for themselves. The combination of its spooky legends, remote location, and dark history has cemented Clinton Road's reputation as one of the most haunted roads in America. While many people continue to drive the road during the day, it's the night that brings the true eerie energy. Those brave enough to drive Clinton Road after dark often report feeling a sense of dread or the uncanny feeling that something or someone is watching them from the shadows. The tales of Clinton Road are as mysterious and chilling as the road itself, making it an enduring part of New Jersey's haunted folklore. 3. Kelly Road, Ohioville, Pennsylvania. Kelly Road in Ohioville, Pennsylvania, is known for its dark and eerie reputation, often regarded as one of the most haunted locations in the area. With its remote, winding path through rural Pennsylvania, Kelly Road has become a place of fascination for those intrigued by ghost stories, strange occurrences, and the paranormal. The road has been the subject of numerous local legends and creepy tales, making it a popular spot for thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts. The legend of the Kelly Road Ghost. One of the most well-known hauntings associated with Kelly Road involves a ghostly figure, often described as the apparition of a woman or a young girl. According to local lore, the spirit is believed to be the ghost of a woman who died under mysterious or tragic circumstances, possibly from an accident or violent event. Her ghost is said to appear along the road, often near the more isolated parts of the area, where she is seen standing by the side of the road or walking down the path. In some versions of the legend, the ghostly figure is seen asking for help, only to vanish when approached. Witnesses who have encountered the spirit report feeling an overwhelming sense of unease or dread, often accompanied by an intense drop in temperature. Some drivers have described seeing the figure suddenly appear in the headlights of their car, only for it to disappear without a trace moments later. The Haunted Bridge. Another well-known location along Kelly Road is the old bridge that crosses a creek or stream, often referred to as the Haunted Bridge. Like many haunted bridges in ghost lore, this location is said to be a hotspot for paranormal activity. According to local legends, the bridge is the site of a fatal accident or a violent event, and the spirits of the deceased are said to haunt the area. Some people who have visited the bridge report hearing footsteps or whispers echoing through the area, while others claim to have experienced cold spots, feelings of being watched, or strange noises when crossing the bridge at night. There are also reports of unexplained lights or shadows moving around the bridge, and some believe that the spirits of those who died nearby still linger, unable to find peace. In addition to ghostly apparitions, Kelly Road is said to be the site of other strange occurrences. People have reported hearing the sounds of disembodied voices or footsteps, as well as encountering sudden, unexplainable noises in the woods surrounding the road. Some individuals have described strange, glowing lights or shadows that move through the trees, often in places where there should be no source of illumination. Another common experience is the sensation of being followed or watched. Visitors to Kelly Road, particularly at night, claim to feel an unnerving presence around them, as though someone is lurking just out of sight. Some have even experienced vehicles stalling or lights flickering when passing certain areas along the road. Like many haunted locations, the history of the area plays a significant role in the tales and legends associated with Kelly Road. The road winds through rural Ohioville, which has a history of mining, early settler life, and tragedy. It's possible that the land has witnessed untold accidents, deaths, or hardships over the years, contributing to the belief that restless spirits still remain in the area. Some locals speculate that the spiritual energy in the area is amplified by the isolation and the nature of the land itself. Today, Kelly Road is a popular destination for those with an interest in the paranormal. The road's eerie reputation has made it a place that draws thrill seekers, ghost hunters, and curious visitors who want to experience its spooky atmosphere firsthand. However, due to its isolated nature and the unsettling stories surrounding the road, some people avoid traveling Kelly Road, especially at night. The stories of hauntings along Kelly Road continue to fuel local legends, and it remains one of the more mysterious and chilling spots in Pennsylvania's collection of haunted locations. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, the tales of the ghosts that roam Kelly Road are a significant part of its haunting charm. Number 4. Jeremy Swamp Road, Southbury, Connecticut. Jeremy Swamp Road in Southbury, Connecticut is a notoriously haunted location with a long history of eerie tales and paranormal activity. The road, winding through rural areas with dense woods and isolated stretches, has earned a reputation for its chilling atmosphere and ghostly legends, making it a popular spot for those intrigued by the supernatural. The legend of the Hanged Man. One of the most prominent ghosts tied to Jeremy Swamp Road is the tale of the Hanged Man. According to local legend, the spirit of a man who was hanged along the road still haunts the area to this day. The man, often described as a former resident or a wrongfully accused figure, allegedly met a tragic and violent end on the road. His ghost is said to appear on dark nights, often hanging from a tree or standing in the woods near the road. Many witnesses report seeing a shadowy figure hanging from trees or a man dressed in old-fashioned clothing. Those sightings tend to be fleeting. Some have claimed to hear the man's mournful cries or see his figure appear in the headlights of passing cars, only to vanish when approached. The tragic nature of the tale, combined with the eerie isolation of the road, has made this legend one of the most enduring and chilling stories associated with Jeremy Swamp Road. The Lady in White. In addition to the Hanged Man, another ghostly figure said to haunt Jeremy Swamp Road is the apparition of a lady in white. This figure is often described as a woman in a long white dress or gown, typically seen walking along the side of the road, sometimes near the woods or by the swamp. The Lady in White is believed to be the ghost of a woman who met a tragic fate, possibly dying in a car accident, drowning, or being involved in an unresolved mystery. Witnesses who have encountered the Lady in White report feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness or unease, and some drivers have claimed to see her wandering in the headlights before she vanishes without a trace. As with many Lady in White legends, the apparition seems to be a tragic figure tied to the area, and her spirit is believed to wander, unable to find peace. Jeremy Swamp Road is also associated with numerous other strange occurrences, contributing to its spooky reputation. Travelers have reported hearing inexplicable sounds like footsteps, whispers, or even disembodied voices coming from the woods or swamp that line the road. Some have experienced sudden temperature drops, strange lights, or a heavy sense of foreboding, especially when traveling through the more isolated sections of the road after dark. There are also stories of drivers' cars suddenly stalling or losing power while driving on Jeremy Swamp Road, particularly near certain spots or areas with dense woods. Some paranormal investigators and locals believe that these malfunctions are caused by the lingering spiritual energy tied to the area's history. The road's mysterious history. The history of Jeremy Swamp Road adds to its haunted reputation. The road itself is old, with sections that have remained unchanged for generations. It passes through heavily wooded areas and marshland, including the mysterious Jeremy Swamp, which has contributed to its spooky name. Some theories suggest that the swamp and surrounding land may have been a site for early colonial settlements, battles, or even burial grounds, giving it a dark history that might explain the ghostly occurrences. Another theory connects the hauntings to the nearby area of Southbury, which was home to early settlers, Native American tribes, and even Revolutionary War activity. The energy and untold stories from these historical events could potentially fuel the legends and ghostly sightings that persist to this day. Today, Jeremy Swamp Road remains a focal point for ghost hunters, thrill seekers, and those curious about the paranormal. The road's spooky reputation, combined with its isolated location and dark history, makes it a popular spot for those hoping to experience its eerie atmosphere firsthand. Some people visit the road in search of the famous ghosts or to investigate the strange occurrences reported by others. However, due to its remote location and the creepy tales associated with it, many locals advise against driving Jeremy Swamp Road at night, especially in the more desolate areas. The combination of its unsettling reputation and the persistent ghost stories keeps Jeremy Swamp Road firmly in the realm of Connecticut's haunted legends. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. It will encourage us to work more harder and bring you more true chilling stories and facts from across the world. Thank you.